And so that of settling into seeing just what we have around us. We're sitting in a place where we're warm enough, we're dry, we have clothing. We probably have enough food, maybe even medical care when we need. So just take in some of the very practical, supportive, securing conditions that we have right now. We can be here together without being interrupted by things around us, so we can have an opportunity to dwell a little bit more deeper into ourselves, into our also the uncomfort in this, the unpleasant feeling, maybe the painful emotions, memories, tormenting thought patterns, what it might be that is our ill-being. And it comes and goes, it's part of life. So it's not, sometimes we want to distract ourselves from the things that's unpleasant. And sometimes we completely get absorbed and lost in the pain and the difficulty in our lives. Or we might fight against it. So many strategies instead of, can I open myself to the unpleasantness, to this pain, to this suffering I'm experiencing in a way that I want to befriend it, I want to touch it. What is it? Sometimes we have an idea, or we put a label on what is my suffering, and then when we start exploring it and really sensing into it, it's like, maybe it's not exactly that. Maybe it's changing, maybe even with my acceptance of it and my embrace of the uncomfort, it starts changing. It can start transforming. And we might see also that I've nourished this pain in ways of thinking, of acting, of my habits. Then we can take responsibility. Okay, I see I cause myself suffering because I criticize myself all day long. So, okay, and in this moment, can I make peace with the criticizing voice in my mind? We don't have to criticize the critic or blame the one that is blaming people around for the pain in our life and in the world. Can return to embrace. So that's a little bit of the feeling, the direction of this session and this meditation, but also the coming sessions of exploring, caring for ill-being. And so in the meditation we'll come back to ground ourselves in our breath and the body, our contact with the earth, as a way also of securing, of comforting us, that we're not alone. The earth is also holding us. We don't have to hold our difficulties all by ourselves. So our capacity widens and deepens as we're also connecting with the earth, allowing ourselves to let go, and then start sensing into the sensations within me, and also start exploring what might be unpleasant in this moment, and to be with it. And then we can have a chance to come into our heart space where there's real care and genuine well-wishing, maybe even compassion that we can touch. And from that place we'll go into embracing some of our difficulty in our life. We have an experience that we don't have to run away from our suffering. We don't just have to endure it, but we can actually be with it in a way that is transformative, that is helpful. And to support that, towards the end of the meditation, I will chant the name of a great being, awakened being of compassion, Avalokiteshvara, Bodhisattva. We see this character, this quality, this archetype in all kinds of spiritual traditions. Capacity to hold and transform even the greatest things. And sometimes with our challenges, we just have to surrender. I cannot do anything. I cannot cope. And this also helps to open up to this, like, I'm not alone. The earth is carrying me. There's so much light and love and the texture of the web of life that's available if I just open up and make myself vulnerable to receive support, because I cannot cope on my own. And the caring can widen, can deepen. Asking for support from compassionate beings to be with us, to support us in our embracing of our uncomfort, our pain, but also that of the earth, of many people, many animals and plants around the earth that have difficulties, pain and suffering. May that also be alleviated by our practice together tonight. We're a part of the interwoven web of life. We interact with everything else. So when we learn to embrace and make peace with our pain, we're also making it easier for people around us to do the same.